Have you ever found yourself pondering over the end of the world? How will it happen? When? It's a thought that's crossed many minds. Doomsday scenarios are intriguing yet terrifying, but how certain are they? Our purpose? To explore these possibilities. Let's dive into the abyss of possibilities, shall we? Imagine a world where the supermarkets are empty and the fields are barren. A global food shortage could be one of the ways our world meets its end. Now let's take a moment to consider the factors that may contribute to this catastrophic scenario. Overpopulation is one significant factor. As our planet's population continues to skyrocket, the demand for food rises exponentially. However, the Earth's resources are finite, and we may not be able to keep up with this ever-growing demand. Climate change is another major culprit. Unpredictable weather patterns and extreme events can devastate crops, leading to food scarcity. And let's not forget unsustainable farming practices. These methods deplete the soil of essential nutrients, reducing the land's productivity over time. The consequences of such a food shortage would be dire. Imagine a world where hunger is the norm, where every meal is a luxury. Society as we know it would crumble under the weight of such a crisis. And we thought skipping lunch was tough, didn't we? What if the horror movies were right? What if a virus could turn us into the living dead? Just imagine a world where a mutated virus or a bioengineered pathogen could cause a zombie apocalypse. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? This isn't about the undead rising from their graves. This is about a contagion that pushes the boundaries of what we understand as life and death. A virus that could alter our very nature, turning us into mindless, ravenous creatures. That's the stuff of nightmares. Imagine the societal collapse that would follow. Law and order would crumble as panic spreads. Infrastructure would fail, leaving cities in ruins. The very fabric of civilization could unravel as humanity fights for survival against its own. And in the midst of this chaos, would we even recognize ourselves anymore? Would we still hold on to our humanity, or would we become no different from the monsters we fear? Suddenly, those zombie movies don't seem that far-fetched anymore, do they? Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. What if this became our reality? Imagine a world where the life-giving elixir we take for granted becomes scarce. Pollution, overconsumption, and climate change are not just buzzwords. They're threats to our most vital resource, water. In this grim scenario, rivers run dry, wells are drained, and taps sputter nothing but air. The effects would ripple through all life forms. Crops would wither, livestock would perish, and our lush green planet would become a barren wasteland. Without water, industries would grind to a halt, economies would crumble, and societies would fall into chaos. The human body could last weeks without food, but only a few days without water. The dehydration would lead to a catastrophic loss of life, painting a dystopian future that's hard to swallow. Makes you think twice before wasting a drop, doesn't it? We've journeyed through a world without food, a world overrun by zombies, and a world parched for water. But these are just a few of the many ways our world could end. Our journey started with the chilling prospect of a global food shortage. We explored how destructive farming practices and overpopulation could lead to a world where the basic necessity of food becomes a luxury, a stark reminder of the need for sustainable agricultural practices and responsible consumption. Then, we ventured into the realm of the fantastical with a zombie apocalypse. Drawing from popular culture and scientific speculation, we imagined a world where a viral outbreak could turn the living into the mindless undead. A scenario that underscores the importance of medical advancements and vigilant public health measures. Our journey took a parched turn as we delved into a world without water. We saw how pollution and overconsumption could leave us in a desperate scramble for the last drops of this life-giving liquid. A call to action for us all to conserve water and protect our precious water sources. But we didn't stop there. Acid rain, natural calamities, human destruction, the list goes on. Each doomsday scenario we've explored today serves as a stark warning of the potential consequences of our actions or inactions on this planet we call home. Yet it's not all doom and gloom. These scenarios also highlight the importance of preparedness and sustainability. Our actions today can prevent or mitigate these doomsday scenarios. It's about creating a world that's not just surviving, but thriving. So the next time you find yourself pondering the end of the world, remember, it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving and making sure our world never sees that end.